standing firm, she's on her square, I'm never folding. Sunlight through my window, in my hair, I'm leaning golden. It's time to heed this omen, all this beauty I'm beholding. More than ego stroking, composing, and start provoking. I shed tears, sacrifice, equal good.
Hey y'all. Hey. I'm gonna wait to get some more people on here. I got a great live for us tonight, guys. This live is unexpected, but this is a live that, can you guys hear me really good? Let me see if I can turn my music down. There we go. This live is so important, guys. Hey everybody that's joining. This live is so important. This is a live that you are not going to want to miss. I'm going to share some important information and just, give you some good information and insight on some things when it comes to some things. So give us a few minutes, guys. We're going to see if we can get a little bit more people in here to come on in here. But yeah. Hey, yes. This song is called Elevation, and it's by Ty Phoenix and Tiffany Good. And Ty is actually a astrologist, so y'all go check her out. She's on she's on Instagram. So yeah. Elevation. So amazing. Flying through the sky. Levitation. I'm never coming down. Elevation. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you guys are staying positive. I hope you guys are staying to course. I hope you guys are really leveling up, because that's what this live is going to be about tonight. I'm not really going to go into any too much of an energy update unless the ancestors or the guys get me to talk about leveling. Halito, everyone. I love when you say this, sis. But yeah, this is live right here, guys. It's so important because we're in a time right now. We know we are. And I'm going to make sure I clarify this, because I had a situation last year where when I started talking about the new year, people were getting triggered, and people that are conscious people that's in the community was getting triggered and stuff like that. So from now until the new year, the Gregorian New Year, I'm going to make sure I do this, and I'm going to make sure I specify what I'm talking about. Okay, not the the real New Year, but the Gregorian New Year. Okay, so basically, guys, we know that we are already now. Oh, you thought that was me? Hey. Let me get it. Let me look. Can y'all hear it good? Let me get this thing going. Hold on, because I'm gonna get into this message, but I'm all about elevation. Hey. High elevation. It's so amazing. Sky levitation. Some of you guys after December the 21st gonna be levitating. Tats coming, D. Elevation. Okay, alright, let me get talking. So I'm gonna make this quick, short, as much as I can. But anyway, guys, we know we are 30, we're not far away from the New Year's. The New Year's which is my birthday, December the 31st. And so I have a goal to get back focused, okay? For those who don't know, my tribe on here know I'm a Capricorn sun. I'm a Taurus moon and a Virgo rising. So I'm a triple earth sign. So one of the things that I'm really, really good at is being an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur pretty much all my life. And I became a business owner early on in my life. Focus, okay? I've been we're gonna be talking about that too. But pretty much all my life I've been a entrepreneur. I started off being an entrepreneur at around 10, 13, and I was doing hair. For those who don't know, I've been into beauty and fashion pretty much all my life. I've been a licensed cosmetologist for over 20 something years or longer, and that has just been a part of who I am and what I've done all my life. I started my own business by doing hair at the age of 10 and 13. I started doing dolls' hairs and stuff like that, but I went into doing like hair for some of my mom's friends and also some of my mom's church members or whatever. So I was doing hair at a very, very early age, but at that age, I was really, really good at what I was doing. Then I already knew it was set in stone that I was going to be an entrepreneur, okay? So I knew then when I started doing hair and started getting clients and stuff like that, I knew then that I would be an entrepreneur, okay? And ever since then, I've been an entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur all my life. Now, mind you, I've had several jobs. I mean, when I tell you I've pretty much done everything from being, working in being a teacher. I've also been a teacher before, like for a actual elementary school. I was an actual preschool teacher. Not only that, but let me get to the story. Let me get to. So when I started doing hair or whatever, I started doing people like my family members and my friends and family members and church members, my mom's friends and stuff like that. And then I went to college. Hey sis, hey Tori. I went to college. I went to a HBCU, which is a predominantly black school. And so when I went there, I didn't want to go to college. I wanted to go straight into hair school at the time. And so I went into that, and when I got into school, I started doing hair there too, because it's just a gift. I have a gift of healing with my hands, okay? And so not only do I do hair really, really, really good, but I have a way of healing people when they get their hair done, not knowing that was what I could do. Now that I'm spiritually awakened, I really see like, okay, yeah, I got them hands now. I got them hands. Hey. But moral of the story is I went to college, and so I'm a really, really, not saying this to be arrogant or anything like that, but I am very, very talented in a lot of things. I'm very multi-talented. I can do a lot of things. That's why I've always been an entrepreneur. That's why I've always been able to. I've had several businesses. Right now, I have 3 businesses right now that I own. And I've always had my own business, right? I've always been able to do things from singing, from dancing. I've always knew as a child growing up that I was different, okay? So, these are just some of the things that I did. But moral of the story is, guys, I've been an entrepreneur pretty much all my life. And like I said, I've been an entrepreneur. I tried to work these regular jobs. I've had jobs in corporate. I've had, from being a school teacher to working for the banks to working in, also in real estate. I got into real estate for a while. And I did that for a little bit. I didn't pass the course because I was playing around, but ended up not going back into it, which I'm okay to talk about that. But I'm just being very vulnerable and just really being very transparent with you guys to tell you to lead up to where we're going to talk about how important it is for us to really be elevating right now and really, really, really focusing on what it is that we came here to do. Okay. But yeah, so, not only, did I start to do that. I got into these jobs, and I started noticing a pattern. Like, I was like, okay, I know I'm an entrepreneur, but I would get on these jobs, and me being an entrepreneur and doing hair, I would get the business. But anybody that knows that when you're in the hair business, sometimes you have to build up to that. So the income wasn't consistent all the time. So I had to build, you know what I mean? I moved from a small country town to moving here in the city at very early. I moved from my hometown and I moved here. I moved to Charlotte, and I started working with my aunt at a daycare center. Okay. And so I did that. I worked with her. And then, like I said, I worked at some different things or whatever. And then I started working with I have worked with, being a licensed cosmetologist. When I came to Charlotte, I did all of that, and then I went to hair school. And so I am licensed. I've been licensed for almost 20 something years now, and I'm grateful for being a licensed cosmetologist. But I burnt out. I got burnt out because I had been doing it for so long. I started having, carpal tunnel from doing hair, and then I was like, you know what, I don't have to just sit here and do hair. You know what I mean? I'm a businesswoman, okay? So when you're in business, what I'm learning today is that when you are a business person, when you're an entrepreneur, you're going to find ways, especially if you're talented and you're gifted, you're going to find a way to do things that you love, So I've had multiple business. I also have, with me being in the beauty and in the hair business and stuff like that, I've worked with some of the top stylists here in my city, from Refocus. I don't know if you guys heard of Refocus. He's Fantasia's, he's her stylist. I've worked at Refocus shop. I've also worked with a guy by the name of Skylar. Also some stylists from LA. They used to come here. They used to fly here and do hair. So I worked as assistant for a while too. So I had to build myself up. But I was okay with doing that because I was able to build my experience and also work with some of the biggest stylists there is here in my city. And I learned a lot about, learning how to really expand when it comes to that. I've also owned 2 salons. I've had one, a small, like a suite, and then I've also had like a 7-chair hair salon. Okay, and it was a lot of work. Okay, see, one thing about being in the hair business is that you have to learn how, especially when you're owner of a salon, you have to learn how to leverage your income as far as you making sure that you are not. You're making more money coming in that you're paying out, okay? And that was one of the issues why I kind of got burnt out of doing it, guys. So at the end of the day, I'm about that life, okay? At the end of the day, I'm a Capricorn sun, Taurus moon, and a Virgo rising. I've done it all. I'm into beauty. That's why you guys see me. I always post pictures when I'm, dressing cute, trying to, not trying, but doing it. Let me correct that. Just doing what I love, really stepping into my power and just really doing what I love. I don't have to do too much. I can throw on a little something and I'm looking spectacular, okay? That's just, it's a part of me. It's been a part of me all my life. I've always been like the one that dressed, really, really nice, and things of that nature. But more of the story is, guys, I'm gonna get to the story. So thank you so much, 12. Moral of the story is, guys, is it's time for us to level up. A lot of you on this live tonight have been trying to figure out, okay, why are you feeling this way? Like me personally, being in an entrepreneur and having businesses. I have a fashion business. My other page, my Love Like Fairy page, started off as a fashion page. I have a business by the name of Are You Fashionable? And I used to sell a lot of and I still do, I just haven't really been really pushing that business like that because I've been so focused on my spiritual journey that I kind of got out of that. But my Love Like Fairy page got hacked. For those who don't know, my Love Like Fairy got hacked at 20K. And that page started off as a fashion page where I used to sell sunglasses and accessories and stuff like that. I also have a eBay store where I sell stuff too. So like headbands and stuff like that, okay? Yeah, so these are some of the things that I've done pretty much all my life, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity for me to be able to have done these things and me being able to be successful at them and made really, really good money at doing these things. I've met some amazing people. I've been able to network with some amazing people, and moral of the story is that I just miss doing that, And so this year right here, I started Love Like Fairy page, and right after I started the Love Like Fairy page, my spiritual awakening started in 2012. And right after that, I had, stopped doing hair. I was just like, you know what, I'm tired of doing hair. I went and started working in corporate, and I was working I had a really, really great job, making really, really, really great money, but I was just tired of that too. Just like, I'm the type of person, I don't like people to tell me what to do. Period. I'm just being honest with you. I didn't like no bosses telling me what to do, especially when I'm in there busting my ass for that little bit of money, even though it was good money. But they made more money than, they're the owners of the company. So I was like, damn, I'm sitting here making y'all all this money. And I'm sitting here for 8 hours, slaving my ass like a damn slave in this job for this little bit ass money. When I'm an entrepreneur, when I can be really getting myself out here, really putting my energy and my time in what I love to do. And so I was like, okay, I'm done. I did that. I had my son, which is 5 years old now. And I had him, and I was like, you know what? I'm so over this. I'm going to really, really focus on, figuring out what it was. At that time, I was really, 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 really confused. I was like, oh, what am I going to be doing? I'm so used to doing this. Even though I knew I had all these multiple gifts, I was like, dang, I'm in this spiritual business. Now, at the time, I didn't realize I was going to be doing the stuff that I'm doing now. Doing readings and stuff like that. I was scared of this stuff, guys. I was literally, when I tell you I was scared, I was scared. I did not want to do stuff like this. But moral of the story again, hold on. Hold on, guys. I gotta get us some music on here.
You're in complete control. Where you were. After shift is over, you can get paid.
But moral of the story is, guys, I got out of that. I started my spiritual awakening, and I started my Love Like Fairy page, and I just started posting stuff. You ain't never lied. I was so over corporate America. I was so close to telling my boss to make your own damn copies, knowing that ass don't know how to use the copier. I'm telling you, I got tired of them telling me what to do, and I'm the type of person, I'm very, very, I'm very punctual, all that. I was never late. I never really ever called out of work or anything like that. I was just fed up, just dealing with having to deal with a whole bunch of people that was not on my level, I'm used to, sitting here working a job, and I'm used to having my own time. I'm a real free flowy type of person, so I like to go with the flow. I don't like to be stuck onto nothing. I like to be able to have my own freedom to do whatever I want to do. So basically, I started the Love Like Fairy page, and I created my business, Are You Fashionable? And when I tell you my fashion business boomed, okay? It was booming. I wish I could show you guys some of how when I was selling the stuff, I would model these things, and being that I had experience in modeling, because I used to model too. I used to do modeling and all kinds of stuff. That's a long story, but we'll talk about that later. But anyway, so I did that or whatever, and I started, getting into my spiritual practices or whatever, and I was just like, you know what, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I wasn't intentionally trying to intend on, doing readings and none of that stuff. I was like, I ain't doing that mess. That stuff ain't messing with that. I don't know what's going on with that. I got to figure this stuff up. Okay. I got to figure this stuff out. So I continue to, market my fashion business and stuff like that, but still use that page to just, basically do my research. I went into hermit mode and solitude for like 6 months to a year, and that's when I really dove deep into my spiritual journey. And then that's when I started really going to like the spiritual stores and stuff like that. Yes, when a woman is fed up. But I basically started going to like the spiritual stores and stuff like that. And so I went to this particular spiritual store here in my city, and I was looking at stuff, and I was like, you know what? I wonder what it's like with these cards. And so I went over there, and wow, guys, the card deck fell out. And so I asked the lady, I was like, the card deck just fell out. She was like, I know, I just seen it. She said, that means that's your ancestors or your spirit guides telling you that those cards are for you. So I picked it up. And so my first deck that I ever had was this deck here. This was my first ever deck. And this is the Goddess Oracle deck. That was my first ever deck, okay? So that's when I started doing readings and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, now this is spiritual. Do I want to make money from this spiritual business? And so I was just like, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if we're supposed to be making I don't know if I'm supposed to be making money from spiritual business. And I started meditating on it and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, you're supposed to be doing it. So I started offering readings for a very, very low cost and everything. So moral of the story is, guys, I've been on this spiritual journey for quite some time. I've been into really, really, really being an entrepreneur all my life. But this year right here, 2019, so let me tell you some of the things that I've done since I've been in this spiritual business. I've had, in 2019, 2018, I built my page. My page went from, I had like maybe 600 followers, and I built it all the way up to 20K. Okay. And that was me being persistent, being consistent, posting, informative spiritual content on a daily basis every day. Every day. I did not miss a beat. Okay. And so I started, and that's how I met a lot of you guys, my soul tribe that have been knowing me for quite some time. You guys would see me post content. I was sharing all kinds of stuff. All types of content, a mixture of things. And I was really nervous, even though I was already, out there, posting stuff, with, I was posting things, with my spirit, with my fashion business, with my sunglasses and stuff all the time. I was always posting that, but I was nervous about really getting out there in the spiritual world and trying to, put myself out there, So I didn't really post too many pictures of me or none of that. I always posted content. So eventually my ancestors and my guides was like, you know what, Deme? It's time for you to get out there. It's time to start putting yourself out there. And I was like, no. Just like I didn't want to do readings. I didn't want to put myself out there because I was really, really private. I was really, really, not so private, but like really, really, I just didn't want to put myself out like that unless it was just about me and my fashion business. I love to do that, taking my pictures and posting stuff like that. But I built my page up, guys, and I'm here today. I'm grateful for where I am today, and just grateful that I've been able to really, really expand my consciousness. Not only expand my consciousness, but expand my awareness when it comes to things, when it comes to operating a business, and learning like that when you have a business, there's levels to having a business, guys. So in order for you to be an entrepreneur, there's levels to it, guys. Just like we always say, there's levels new levels, new devils. That is so true. Okay. So, yeah. So, this year here, 2019, I had a spiritual healing retreat, a women's healing retreat in Los Angeles, California. I flew all the way from here in my city, in my state, North Carolina, all the way to, 2018. Let me start at 2018. 2018, I did my first podcast with Christine Blasdale from Los Angeles, California, with Out of the Box Radio. She reached out to me. She was like, "Hey, Deme, I love your energy. I love the content that you share. Would you like to come and be on my podcast?" And I was like, "Hey, Ash." I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so nervous." I did not want to do that, guys. I was nervous, but I did it. And after that, 2019, I had my first healing retreat in Los Angeles, California. And I met a whole bunch of people from California. A lot of my followers on my Love Light Fairy page was from California. So I had a great following with people. And so I did that. That's one of my accomplishments. That was one of my goals. And one of my dreams was to visit California. But I didn't know that I was going to be visiting California to have a healing retreat. And I was like, whoa. I knew that I would be working with women because me being a cosmetologist and doing hair pretty much all my life, that's what I've done. So, basically, with me being in the beauty business, I basically put all of that to the side. Me doing hair and being in the beauty, like doing the fashion and stuff like that. I put all of that stuff to the side so I could really focus on my spiritual business. And I made this business my own. And so after that, I started this business, which is Infinite Love Vibrations. And it's actually, it's just a lifestyle brand to help people really get in alignment with their soul purpose and really learn how to really get into whatever it is. It's just basically a lifestyle brand to incorporate the infinite, really get into things that they love, learning how to embrace how to get into things that they love, And so teaching people how to get into, their life purpose and things like that. Getting in alignment with what their soul purpose is. And so that's why I have Infinite Love Vibration. But the moral of the story is, with all this being said, like I said, I've been an entrepreneur for many, many, many years. And I just don't like to work for people. But this particular year, I was just telling some of my tribe earlier when I was speaking to them that this year has been so challenging for me. 2021, I started experiencing a little bit after 2019, but not much. I had a couple things that came up, but not much, But this year here, I started attracting a lot of people that was attracted to my light. I started doing I used to go live all the time. I would have people come onto my lives. I would have these people come onto my lives and we would talk about different discussions and things like that. You can go to my YouTube channel and you probably can see some of the lives that I've done because I actually put some of those lives up there. But this year, guys, when I tell you, I have been so unfocused. And this is not like me. Okay? My family is sitting there like, what? And my husband, I was just telling him, he hears me, having little situations or whatever, where I've had a lot of situations where I've had different encounters, where I've had different initiations, where I've had difficulties with people. And a lot of people that I've tried to help, I tried to help a lot of people, and I thought that it was good, me being of service and trying to help people. But I gave out so much of my energy this year to people and I gave it out to people that, one, didn't appreciate my energy, didn't appreciate what I was doing for them, or they were trying to comfort me and use me in some type of way, whether it's, to steal my energy or to steal my shine. I mean, just try to compete against me, try to figure me out, try to use me in many different ways. And so at the end of the day, it made me look at things in a whole different perspective when it comes to really learning how to, one, be very protective of my energy, and how, sometimes, when your energy is so powerful and your energy is you have such a light about yourself, you will attract people that need what you got. Okay? And so that's what happened to me. So this year I've been having situations after situations after situations, and I'm getting on here to talk about it, to be transparent about it, because someone, that may be on their spiritual path, I'm not saying that, everybody's going to experience what I had experienced, but you got to understand, when you are in new levels, you experience new things, especially if you are someone, that is planning on putting yourself out there. I'm making this live to say that, be very, very careful, because there's these wolves that'll be dressed up in sheep's clothing, and you don't know who they are. They'll come, but I'm not saying this to try to play the victim about this. What I am saying is that these experiences that I did experience this year, by giving out so much, I gave out so much of my light and so much of my energy trying to help people, that I poured out, I gave out all my energy, and it left me dry. So now I'm having to replenish myself. I got around people that were getting intimidated. They pretended to be for me, but then on the backside, they wasn't for me at all. They were jealous, intimidated, stealing stuff from me. I mean, I had people, like, literally, I'm not even going to lie, I had people that was just, they would just steal stuff. Like, they would come on my lives or get readings from me, and just, you see them talking about something, and then you hear me talking about something, then they go and share that same exact thing that I shared, which is okay, because we do need to get the content out there, but I just don't like people that try to be slick how they do stuff. So another thing, it taught me how to use my discernment, learning how to use my discernment, and learning how to, understand my boundaries, and learning that, we're not here as healers, light workers, spiritual guides, whatever you are. You're not here to save everybody. We are actually in a place right now where we are not going to be able to we can try to do the best that we can, but we can't sit here, especially if you are a healer or energy worker or a grid worker, whatever the case may be. We're not here. We can't save anybody no more. We done did enough. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people's like, oh, I don't feel like I've done enough. No, you have. You've done a lot. You've been in this on your spiritual journey for quite some time now. You just being you, and whether you did it put yourself out there as a leader or whatever the case may be, you have done a lot of work. So, hey, sea crystals. So, I'm just giving you my experience of what I experienced this year. I've experienced it crazy, guys. I have experienced some crazy stuff this year, and I would never believe that I would be so unfocused as I have been lately, because this is not me. I'm a Capricorn sun. Capricorns, they don't never want to stop working. So I guess that's another thing. The ancestors is like, you're going to sit down. But I've been guys, I'm telling you guys, this something had just happened. It just clicked tonight. I was just like, you know what? I've given out so much energy and so much of my time, and so much of my love, and, trying to help people, waking up in the middle of the night, helping people, which, I've done a lot of service. You guys can go look at my all the readings I've done for people all over the world, and I've just, I'm not sitting here trying to brag about it, but I've done a lot, you know what I mean? And not on this page, but on the other page that I had, my Love Like Fairy page. You've been following me for quite some time. I put in a lot of work, from doing free lives, getting on lives, doing readings for free like I did the other night, for, just trying to help, you know what I mean? And see, what people will do is, when they see that light in you, they see that you're a really loving person, you're a really giving person, what they'll try to do is use that, and they'll try to manipulate you. They'll go so far as getting a reading with you to try to get close with you. I had people do that this year. I had people, not this year, but last year, I had people would just literally come and just get readings with me to try to get close to me, to try to figure out what I knew, what I was doing, how I was operating my business, try to get close to me, try to be my friend, hey sis, all that stuff like that, you know what I mean? So you got to be really, really careful with that, like real talk, I'm learning this year is that you have to be really, really careful about how people, they'll try to pretend to be this way, but in real life, they're not that way, So yeah, just be really, really careful. But again, guys, I've been really unfocused this year. I'm just going to be very transparent about it. I have been very, very unfocused, but something shifted over, it really shifted tonight, but over the last couple weeks, I'm just been saying for myself, like, listen, first of all, I'm going to say it like this. From this day forward, I am raising my standards. Okay? Yes, I am raising my standards, and it is what it is. It's not about the money. It's not about none of that. Okay? Yeah. It's not about the money, but when you raise your standard, when you know that you've put in a lot of work, and when you know that you are more, you have a lot to give to this world, then you're going to see your worth, and you're going to treat it as such, okay? You're not going to settle for nothing, okay? So, if you're one of those type of people like me, you're an empath, and you're very in tune, and you're really loving, you're really giving and stuff like that, raise your standards, guys. You got to have boundaries. Make sure that you have it where you make yourself less accessible to people. Because that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to start making myself less accessible, because a lot of people think they can just jump in my DMs and start talking to me. Like, what are you doing to exchange energy with me? Okay? And that was my problem. That's what happened to me this year was I'm sitting here like letting people, they respond, and they slick too the way they do it. They'll sit there and they'll respond, when you have your stories open, they'll do the emojis to your story. So that'll be a leeway for them to get in and start talking to you. Okay? So that's a sign to be careful with that. Because when they do that, you responding to them, I don't mind asking a few questions here and there, but okay, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I have like friends on here now that's on this live that we exchange energy in the DMs, but we are exchanging. There's some type of energy exchange in some type of way. If people see that they can get over on you, and they see that they can try to, sit there and drain your energy and keep asking you a million questions, ain't doing nothing to support you, ain't doing nothing, doing nothing. They just want to get something for free. But you have to cut that. Because if you let it happen, you're going to go through what I went through this year. You're going to be left empty and dry. And you're going to be left having to refill your cup again, all over again, like I did. Exactly. Even energy exchanges from here on out. Exactly. You know what I mean? If you want to, us being of service as being healers and stuff like that, we getting out here and we're doing enough right there by posting posts, posting stuff about stuff, sharing things about our lives. That's exchanging. That's putting out a lot of energy right there. Posting every day. Posting content every day. That is putting out energy. So when someone feel like they're going to come to you and they don't have nothing to offer, But see, I'm the type of person that I'm not going to sit here and try to make it to you guys and try to play the victim because of what I've experienced this year. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm taking responsibility because I allowed this to happen. I allowed this. I was too nice. Even though I'm not, even though you would think like, Deme, yeah, she got a good sweetheart. You got a sweet spirit. I can be really nasty. I'm just telling you, I can be a little nasty person, especially when you take me there. I have that even balance. Like, I don't intentionally go out here and just try to be nasty towards people. No. But if you take me there, I can go there and it's not nice. You know what I mean? So I'd rather not go there. I'd rather just like really like protect myself and, like I said, raise my standards and everything and just really, just make myself less accessible to people. I know my worth. And when you start knowing your worth as an individual, I don't care whether it's relationship, business, or whatever the case may be, when you start knowing your worth and really start adding value to yourself and start really loving yourself more, pouring into yourself more, then the universe is going to see that, and then the universe is going to start giving you that. So the universe had to send me different lessons all this year. And it was funny because the universe was like, okay, you ain't learned your lesson yet? Okay, I'm going to send that through another person. That same lesson, I'm going to send it through another person. And so that's what happened to me this year, guys. I have been, my name been stumbled on. I've been talked about, slandered, used. I've been through some crazy stuff. People trying to put stuff on me. People sending bad juju my way. People, I'm just doing all kinds of crazy shit. People just getting jealous. Me being my authentic self. Loving myself. Loving on myself. Being confident in myself. Like me posting my stuff the other day. I know, I can feel it. I'm very impacted, so I can feel the hate and the jealousy of, I don't do those things to try to, make nobody mad or anything like that. I do it because that's just who I am. It's been a part of me all my life. I love fashion. I love to look pretty. I love to look cute. I'm a goddess. What else do you expect? You know what I mean? So, raise the bar, guys. It's time to raise the bar. You don't see here, for those people out here saying, they get mad at people because they charge for their services and stuff like that. You know what? To hell with them, okay? Because you don't know what we as people that try to go out here and give to these people, these ungrateful ass mofos that don't deserve, that you done gave all your energy, staying up in the middle of the night trying to help them with rituals to protect them, and then they turn their back on you and they just flipping on you just for no reason, and just getting jealous because you share something on your page because you want to share a picture of you in your bathing suit. It's just like, it's just, there's no loyalty, no loyalty, and people don't understand integrity. It's just like, I've been through some shit this year, guys. And with that being said, all of the stuff that I've been through this year has had me off course because I was not in alignment. I was giving so much of myself that I gave so much that I gave away all of my energy. And now, like I said, I'm having to fill my cup back up. And it's taken a lot. I have not been focused, not motivated, not having any energy, feeling nervous to deal with people. I could be blocking my blessings, I have opportunities coming to me all the time, but now I'm just like, I'm leery, you know what I mean? Because, it's crazy. Social media is crazy, guys. Social media can be a gift and a curse at the same time. It just depends on how you are using it. So if you're going to be on social media, it's okay. If you're a content creator, you're sharing content and stuff like that, that is okay. But do not, when I tell you guys, me speaking from a woman of a certain age and the trials, and I'm healing from this shit to this day right now because I've been hurt from people that I thought that I could trust. And I can't, and I couldn't. So don't give out more. Always have some type of energy exchange. Don't allow people to sit here and suck you dry. Don't allow people to sit here and use you like a freaking doormat. Make sure that they are exchanging that same energy in some type of way. It don't always have to be financial either, guys. It don't. But make sure that when you dealing with people, they're doing something. Sometimes you got to activate your demon part of this fucked up people. Facts. You do. You do. That's that dark, that shadow self. Sometimes you do. And so now I'm in that energy of literally really being very, very careful. I'm about to get back into my energy. Slowly but surely, I am really starting to feel myself, because I've been doing a lot of healing work over these couple months. And for over this year, I've been healing on and off, on and off. But now I have really, 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 really learning how to take advantage of boundaries. Learning that, where I'm putting my energy into, where I'm putting my energy into. Stop worrying about, it's been tough, guys. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It has been very, very difficult. I put my trust in people that I thought I could trust. And these people, I didn't do anything to these people. They just backbited me for no reason at all. And so, it taught me a lesson, like, don't, one, use my discernment even more, and also raise my standards. You know what I'm saying? Stop always trying to think you're going to save the world, because you're not. You got to understand that some of you on here have such amazing spirits. They see you. See, these energies. Hold on, guys. Let me get something for my nose. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta finish this up because I gotta tell you guys this. Give me 1 second. Woo. Okay. Anyway, make sure my nose ring, guys. That's my nose ring. That's not a. As somebody see me on live one time was like, is that a B-U-G-G-E-R her nose? No, it's a nose ring. Okay. I have the L-shaped one in my nose. But anyway, raise your standards. Some of you guys on here have some amazing spirits, and you have been initiated after initiation after initiation. The most giving people need most boundaries. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And sorry. We have to have boundaries. And not only do we have to have boundaries, but we have to make sure that when we are dealing with people, there is some type of energy exchange. I don't care what it is. You ain't gonna sit here and talk my head off all day about something that is not elevating me. And what's crazy is, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I was so hurt and so broken from these different situations I dealt with this year that I can see, and I'm looking at it now, like I can see the trauma bonds that I had formed with people. I can see where the trauma lay. And I'm still healing from that to this day. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Ebony. Thank you, girl. I gotta I'm trying to put some little stuff on the edges. Thank you. But I see where I built these, people thought, when people, let me tell you what people do. And I'm speaking from a woman of, me being of, older woman. I know I look young, but I'm about to be 45 in another 30 days. So what people will do is they'll try to be all nice to you, all love, do all this and that, but then they really don't have intentions for you. But some people are so slick that they'll stay around you to get close to you so they can attack you. Or they can sit here and try to form some type of connection with you so they can try to feed off of your energy. Have you ever been around somebody And you sitting here wondering like, okay, you're being around this person, and all of a sudden, your manifestation start to slow down, and your energy is just feeling like depleted, and then all of a sudden, you sitting here around that person that you're around. They're sitting here, calling you every day, always in their emotions about what they're going through or whatever the case may be, and then they dumping all that energy on you. You know what I mean? And you sitting here as an empath, sitting here absorbing all of that energy. And then you wonder why your energy is drained, and this person is out here manifesting like crazy. It's because what they're doing is they got around you and formed a bond, which is an energetic cord to get around you. They're energy vampires. Absolutely. So they'll get around, but I'm going to tell you how they work now. I'm telling you, I experienced it several times this year. They'll get around you and they'll be around you, and then they'll form a cord with you. They form some type of relationship with you, and then once you form that relationship, you form an energetic cord with this person. This could be with friendships, family, or business. Okay? So be leery. They'll form a relationship with you just to get close with you, so they can steal your energy, so they can use your energy, your high vibrational energy, so they can manifest for themselves. I've seen it all the time. I've seen it. Then what they'll do is they'll get around you, and they'll try to form a relationship with you to get around you, so they can get around the people that you know. And so I'm telling you, they'll get around you so they can they see how people love you. They see how people are love and inspire, and how they look up to you. And then they'll sit there and get around you just so they can I'm telling you, this is happening a lot on social media right now. A lot of them are just getting on social media. I'm telling you, a lot of them are fucking groupies. That's what they are. I'm telling you, watch those people, them groupie ones. Okay? The ones that, hey sis, hey bro, what you doing? They'll even go as far as supporting you. And they'll support you and buy stuff from you and all kinds of stuff just so they can get close to you. And then feed off your fucking energy so they can manifest for themselves. And then you sitting around here wondering why you're stuck. You're feeling like you stuck and you're drained, and you just like, because they feeding off your energy. Them type of people, you have to cut energetic cords. You have to pull your energy back from them and set your boundaries. Okay? So, set your boundaries, guys. Raise the level. You know what I mean? I ain't sitting here saying this. I know that there are spiritual people out here that are, they're charging, for their service and stuff like that. Now, some of these people out here, and y'all probably know who I'm talking about, but some of them they're just overly doing it. They just doing too much. They charging too much. There's no way that you sitting here charging those high ass prices for that. You ain't really that talented. You know what I mean? So if you're charging for your services, it's okay and it's cool, because especially like if you're a reader or something like that, and you're charging for readings and stuff like that, you're charging a base price or whatever. Nothing's wrong with that, because doing readings are very draining. That's why I only do a certain amount of them, and I ain't gonna be doing them too much longer. I'm just doing them now to help and serve. I'm not doing it for the money, because I have my own. I don't need this do readings for money. I have other bigger goals and things like that I'm trying to achieve. I have things that I have, like I said, other resources where I don't have to do readings to get money. But for those of you that are readers out here, just be careful, And also, you readers out here that are doing readings, some of you guys are readers and you're doing it to help the collective. You're doing it in service But make sure you're not just sitting here, because I see it done all the time. Not the vampire group is, they want cheap or free therapy. Okay. So they'll get out here and they'll be doing these readings. I see it done all the time. I understand how you're trying to build your platform. You're trying to build your audience. You're building. A lot of times I see them trying to, because I had to do it myself. I had to build myself up for people to be able to trust me, because when I first started doing readings, people weren't just coming to me. They were just, they see my prices were really low at the time, but I had to level my prices up. You know what I mean? I'm about to go up again. I am. Okay? So, but I'm gonna make it available where, have it where they're gonna be making an investment for themselves. You know what I mean? And it's going to be able to, I'm also going to have something where people are going to, if they can't afford to get, any of my services, they're going to have it where they can have a way that we can have some type of even exchange, which I don't mind doing that. I have no problem, because I'm not the type of person to try to get off on nobody. And I don't want nobody, because it's been done to me. I don't want people doing that to me. So they got these readers out here that are just, they're doing it for the clout. They're not doing it because they really care about trying to give messages to the collective or anything like that. They're just doing readings. One, they're doing it either for the clout, or they're doing it for just only financial gain. I see a lot of these readers, or these coaches or whatever, they're out here, they don't care about these type of people are service to self individuals. Okay? There's a difference from people that are out here that's providing their services, and they're doing it because they're gifted and they're really trying to help the collective, but they're still trying to make sure that they are being able to, give their services and be compromised for their services, and not do them for free. So, yeah. But these readers, and I'm not saying this to try to judge or anything like that, but there are these readers, you can say there's a lot of them on YouTube. All they do is just do reading because they want to get the views. They want to try to get the views. They have to have a certain amount of views, so that they can get, they have to have a certain amount of hours on YouTube so they can start getting that check from YouTube. I see it all the time. You can tell. You can tell the ones. You know what I mean? You can see straight through it. If you're very intuitive like me, you'll see the ones. So, just be careful, guys. Just be really, really careful about, you and how to, it's all about leveling up right now. Like I said, we in this Gregorian New Year. And New Year's for the Gregorian calendar will be over December 31st, which is my birthday. It's time to level up. I know I'm about to level up. I'm about to level all up. I'm not talking. I'm just sitting here telling you now. I done told my tribe. If we ain't talking about building something, which me and my tribe always do anyway. If we ain't talking about building something, we still got to be, we still got to have fun, and, still we still want to make sure we're keeping ourselves aware of what's going on and stuff like that. But most of your energy should not be putting your energy in a whole bunch of stuff that is not benefiting you. Your energy should be into things that is benefiting you. We ain't talking about ways that we can buy some land, build our stuff like that, do some business together, ways that we can exchange, building community, that I don't want to talk about it. I already told my tribe, I'm sorry. I love y'all. I'm sorry. I'm guilty. I am guilty. I'm sitting here being transparent. Especially my tribe is on here. They know what I've been through this year. They know what I've had to experience and endure with these crazy ass people online. And I will always, they like, sis, what's gonna happen now? Oh don't mean to laugh, but y'all, it's funny. It's funny. They're like, uh-oh, what's that happen now? Because y'all just don't know. Month after month after month after month, I was going through it like crazy this year. Having fallouts with people. Realizing, reading people's energy. You know, me working on myself, doing healing work on myself. When you start healing yourself, your spiritual gifts are going to enhance too. So my intuition was on 100. And another thing I'm specifically having to learn is, and you guys should do the same thing, is learn to listen to your intuition. Now, that's a difference from listening to your intuition and listening to your ego. Because there's some people that they ain't listening to their ego. They just want to sit there and judge people and try to be nasty because y'all got unhealed wounds that you ain't fixed or you ain't healed. It's a difference. But when you really sitting there looking on, okay, you done got this, you done seen the red flags one time and that's it. I'm not giving no chances, no more, periods. I'm blocking, deleting, whatever, backing up. If I see you, I'm listening to my intuition. Listen to your intuition. When your intuition tell you something about a person, now, don't mind you now, sometimes we can be a little off when it comes to, you know, our intuition sometimes, you know, because, you know, sometimes what we see in other people is sometimes things that we have to work internally within ourselves too. Okay? But listen to your intuition, guys. Listen to your intuition. Don't give folks a whole bunch of time. Don't give them a whole bunch of chances. Don't give them a whole bunch of chances. If you see a person, listen, you have to raise your standards. Raise your standards. Yes, we need to be love and light, but there needs to be a balance. When you need to pull out that sword and you need to pull out that energy and put them batteries out, you got to pull that out. Okay? So, don't give people a whole bunch of chances. I'm just telling you. Don't give them, if you see them, if they sit here, they don't understand what it means. If you see that they don't understand what it means to be loyal, get them out there. You don't want people like that. You need to be, I'm going to tell you something. You need to be watching what you're listening to. You need to be watching who you're hanging around with. You need to be watching who you're sharing personal information with. You need to be very discernful who these people you call your friends or whoever. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, these people that I had situations with this year, I thought they was my friends. I thought they were like, you know, wow, you know what I mean? I was like, what? You know? So, lightsabers, stay ready, even for the yellow flags. Joe, you crazy. So, yeah. You see them for what they is. They give you that sign. Don't second guess yourself. Just deal with them accordingly. If you don't want to cut them off, like me, I'm cutting people off. I see you for what you is. I see you ain't loyal. I see you don't have any integrity. But I see that you are jealous. I see one little bit of sense of jealousy. I see you trying to compete against me. I see any of that type of energy. You ain't meant to be around me. You're going to get dealt with real quick. I don't care who you is. Friends, family, business association. I see that you snake. You got that snaky energy where you sneaky. I see you try to come around me because you're trying to get something from me or you're trying to benefit from what I'm doing. You getting gone. And trust me, my ancestors, I'm going to tell you how my ancestors rolled. My ancestors and my spirit guides are not going to allow people to be around me that are not that don't have pure intentions. If you don't have pure intentions, hey Monet. Yes, if you don't have pure intentions, you will not be able to stay around my energy long. My energy is too pure. I operate from pure space. Yeah, I got my little quirkiness about me. Yes, we all do. I ain't saying I'm trying to make it like I'm this perfect person. Hey, Brown Beauty. I'm not this perfect person. But I'm going to tell you one thing about me that I do know is that I'm loyal. I'm a loving person. And I'm not going to accept with all the hurt and pain that I have been through when it comes to these people online this year. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not over giving to mofos this year either. That's another thing I did this year. Overly giving. When I seen somebody was going through something, you know what I'm saying? I was the first one to give take out of my home, out of my pocket, out of my finances to help people. And then they didn't appreciate it. I'm not giving where it's not reciprocated. Period. And you guys should do the same. Don't try to overly do nothing for nobody. If they're not doing anything to reciprocate that energy, I don't care whatever it is. You have a business. If they ain't supporting you, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. You seeing them around. They always trying to benefit from getting something free from you. But they see that you have a small business and they ain't supporting you. Them ain't the type of friends that you want. Them ain't the type of people you want to have in your circle. I read my horoscope this morning. It said choose between compromising and or just walk away from people not worth my time. That's why I think it's telling me, yep. See, you was meant to be on this live tonight, 12. We don't have time for that. If you operate from a pure heart, you are going to be tested time after time. Your ancestors, your guides are going to test you time after time after time till you get it, till you learn the fucking lesson. I'm just going to tell you, this is what happened to me this year. I'm giving, trying to be nice to people, jumping on people's lives, supporting them, you know what I'm saying? You know, supporting. No one supported me. You know what I'm saying? No one supporting me. All they want is this. They got their handouts. Always wanting to take. So you got to raise your standards. When you know you got that light, you got that energy that's going to attract them. Because trust me and believe, they ain't going to tell you, but you have something that they need. They wouldn't be attracted to you. Something about you is that attracts them. It's your light. It's your light. It's your spirit. It's your aura. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't like when people be sitting here saying like, oh, you know, you attract those type, your vibe attracts your tribe. No, that's not true. Because my vibe, I'm going to tell you one thing, my vibe, I'm getting back there now, but my vibe was last year, my vibe was very, very high vibrational. I operated from my heart. Even though I still do that now, but I'm going through healing right now. I'm healing these trauma situations that I've had this year with people. You know, letting these people get, you know, jumping on, letting people get on my lives and stuff like that, and they're backbiting me, and, you know, people jumping on my lives, and, you know, I have people on my lives, and, you know, sitting there watching. Sitting back watching, and they go behind your back and trying to get other people that's done been on your lives to get on that. It's just like crazy fuck shit. For real. These people is crazy, y'all. I'm telling you. They are crazy. And like I said, they'll sit there and they'll be around you. They'll call you your sister. They'll call you your brother. I'm telling you, this ain't just females that I've dealt with this year either. I've dealt with some males. Some vampiric males. I had a male, and I ain't going to say his name, but I'm going to tell you the situation that I went live with. And this particular individual was a vampire. And, you know, I knew off gate that they had some type of, you know, ill intentions, but I didn't listen to my intuition. they would just kept saying, yeah, let's go live. Let's go live every week. 'Cause they knew I had a big following, right? Remember, I told you I had like 20K followers. So I think around that time I maybe was at 17K or something like that at the time. And, let's go live. Let's do this every week, And I'm like, okay, the person got that knowledge now, conscious, got that, very smart, very advanced. But the intention was not good, and I seen the intentions was not good, but I still tried to stay around until I got the sign. And my ancestors gave me the cues that they were trying to use me, right? And so I was like, I don't want to go live. What am I benefiting? Going live with you every week. You trying to, because then this side knew that they were trying to feed off of me too, was, yes, let's go live every week. Let's go live every week. And then you can tell your followers to come follow me. Red flag. Which I don't mind. But that was his whole agenda, was to get my followers to follow him, to build his following. That was his whole agenda. And so I was like, whoa, I see where this is going. And then, now mind you, when you step up and you tell these people about what they're doing, and you don't do what they want you to do, that's when they show their true colors. And that's how you know they'll show you their true colors. And then your ancestors will show, okay, let me show you. Let me say what you got to say. I'm going to tell you what to say. Say this to them and watch what I tell you. I told them I didn't want to go live with them no more. As soon as I said that, oh, God. Oh, hell broke loose. I mean, when I tell you, got mad, got angry, started talking down on me, talking about how I didn't know, I was not conscious, I didn't know anything. I mean, it even was sending people, what was crazy is started sending people to my lives that they knew and try to turn them against me. See what I'm saying, guys? I've been through some crazy ass shit. I've had situations this year where I've been in situations where, been in different groups, where I've been in groups, trying to be mind controlled and manipulated because of my energy. So be careful, guys. I'm just trying to tell you, especially if you about to put yourself out there. I'm just telling you, this is something that you're definitely going to have to really, really sit and think about and be very, very leery, because this energy, you got to understand that it's not so the people, it's more of these spirits. It's these people that have not done the healing work. So these people are hurt. They're, hurt people hurt people. So, they'll do anything. I had a person I went live with this year. I'm not going to say any names. I found that, I started picking up on their energy and started realizing that they were jealous. Saying little things or whatever. And I was just like, and I knew it. And when I try to point it out, they got, like I said, when you start pointing out what they do, they get angry and they get up mad. This person went and did a whole live. Then that's another thing too. What they'll do is they'll try to team up with people that they know. Now, mind you, these people I've helped, I've sent them clients, all kinds of stuff. And this particular person I'm talking about did not help me, didn't do shit for me, nothing at all. I done sent them a whole bunch of people readings to get readings done. This person, I done had them on my live to go live with me to share pertinent information, and this person never did anything to help me out. Period. Never once asked me to be on their live. Scared I'm gonna take that. Like, I got 20-something K followers. I don't want your little bit of 400 followers. What you afraid of? What's the problem? Asking people, why is she always posting pictures of her at the beach? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is some shit that I've dealt with this year, guys. These are different situations of people that have unhealed wounds. So just be careful. Let's see here. I'm going to send you my story. It said, oh, people are not always worth their time. Yes. Yes. Well, I'm just telling you right now, I'm setting boundaries with people this year. For those who just joining, I'm not letting nobody dump their energy on me. If you want to share me something, I don't have a problem. I done been through too much stuff this year. Okay? This is my ring, guys. Your ring. I have been through too much stuff this year. I've had people just call me and dump all of their problems on me. I'm not doing that. I don't mind listening to anything that anybody got to say. But you're going to schedule a consultation. You want me to sit here and listen to your stories and what you've been through? Or anybody. And it's nothing personal. It's just, it is what it is. I'm not sitting here, don't DM me nothing unless you trying to exchange some type of energy with me. Okay? So I'm just telling you right now, I don't want to put nobody in I don't want to sit here and get nobody hopes up high, because I'm raising the standards. People go out here and spend hundreds of dollars with other people, you know what I'm saying, hundreds of dollars, but they see that you have a really, really positive energy, or they feel like you have a really healing aura, that they'll try to come and try to just dump all their energy on you and not exchange no type of energy at all. Won't spend a dime with you, but want you to sit there and hear what they going through for free. No. So you want any of my services? Click that link in that bio, because I'm not sitting there. I'm not. So don't take that personal. I'm just saying, anybody on here, I'm not speaking to one person, anybody personally. I'm just saying, that's just how I'm rolling from this day forward. You want to talk to me? Let's exchange some type of energy. Now, I'm not saying it's all about finances either, okay? But if I'm gonna sit here and listen to what stuff you're going to, if I'm gonna listen to the stuff that you talking about, how is that gonna help me? How am the energy gonna be exchanged with me? Yes. So yeah. Ain't no more DMing me, trying to sit here, all this and that. Ain't no more of me sending your businesses out there. If you ain't sharing stuff about my business or my post or anything like that, I'm not sharing yours. Period. I know that sounds, kind of maybe a little self, but it's not being selfish. Just it's certain. This is how I gotta move because of what I went through this year. People will take you and use you and run you dry, and then you don't have nothing. I'm not doing that no more. Consultation, you want to talk to me? You got some questions? I don't even think I'm answering no questions no more. I was gonna sit here and say, I was gonna sit here and say that, I'll ask a few questions, but I don't even think I'm doing that anymore. If you want to talk to me, hit that link in that bio. Okay, there has to be some type of even exchange. Or if you want to talk to me, okay, sis, I don't have the money to pay you right now, but I can definitely send you some of my products or something like that for you to be able to, what I'm saying? That's just how we got to roll. We got to stop trying to think we're going to get over on people. Time's out for that. You know what I mean? Because I know it's not always about finances all the time, because everybody don't have finances like that. But what are you going to do to exchange with that person? So the moral of this live is it's time to level up. Level up in your business. It's time for you to get in alignment with what your soul purpose is. It's time to stop playing small. Stop dimming your light for these people, these unhealed people that are intimidated by you, that are jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to use your discernment. Yes, Brown Beauty. Yes. Yes. So we can't move like this no more. This is 2020 is about leveling up. We got to stop playing the victim, okay? And I'm not telling you this story and the stuff that I've been through to play the victim or try to project my energy onto y'all. But I'm telling you this as a lesson because many of you probably have experienced or going to experience this same exact thing. So what I'm saying is you have to set firm boundaries. It's time for y'all to stop playing small. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sitting here telling you to get out here and try to run game on people, like I said, and try to, get over on people. No, get in alignment. Because when you get in alignment, you don't have to go out here and hustle. When you're aligned, you're gonna attract exactly what you need. Get in alignment with what you came here to do. You need to be building communities, getting around people that you can trust. Not by what they say, by what they do. Because people tell you this all day long. They did it to me, and I believed it. I'm always that type of person that tries to give a person the benefit of the doubt. And I'm a forgiving person. See, that's the one thing about me, too. Like, listen, you done some stuff to me. Oh, yeah. You done some stuff to me. Like them people that's done that stuff to me. Oh, yeah. I'll forgive them, but I won't forget. And I won't deal with you like that no more. I know how to deal with you. When I see how you move, I see you ain't got no loyalty. I see you ain't got no integrity. I ain't gonna deal with you like that. Yes, I may still, try to support you in some type of way, but I'm not giving out a whole bunch of energy to folks like that this year, 2022. I'm not. There is gonna be some type of energy exchange. I'm not trying to build all this and that. I'm not your savior. I'm here to help you to become a better person within yourself. Teach you to do it for yourself. It's time to level up energy-wise. Yes, it is. We're in the fourth dimension now. We are in the fourth dimension now. And we have to level up. We have to match the energy of higher frequencies. Because if you don't match that energy of these higher frequencies that's coming in here, you ain't gonna make it. It's a lot of people. Y'all think people dying like crazy now. Y'all just wait. There's gonna be many more people that's about to start dying. We have to learn how to we have to release these attachments that we have with people, places, and things. I'm not saying this to try to put no fear in nobody's heart, none of that. But it's time, guys. We got to level up. It's a level up. I know me personally, I'm about to level all the way up because I have the potential to do that. But like I said, I've given so much of myself gave out so much of my energy that I'm having to pull my energy back from these places where I gave my energy in places where it wasn't deserved. They didn't deserve my energy, my time, or my energy. So I'm having to really level up. I had to go through this so I can learn. Because as you level up, there's going to be new levels, new devils. Even though I know my ancestors already said that I'm not going to be attracting a lot of these experiences like that no more because I've learned. But I already know that I am going to be tested. And my vibration went from here to here. It's level up season, baby. It's level up season, baby. If you ain't leveling up, if we ain't talking about what we can do to build, if we're not talking about how we can help one another with an even exchange and we can build, if we're not talking about how, I can use my gifts to help you and I don't see that, when I need you, you're not there for me. We ain't talking. We ain't even talking. Our circles need to change. If you're not around somebody that is not, if you're not around someone that is inspiring you or motivating you or helping you or encouraging you to be a better person or any of that, then you need to change your circle. If you're around people that are afraid to give you information on ways to better yourself, and they call you your tribe or your friend, and they're afraid to give you the information because they scared that you're gonna do better than them, that ain't your tribe. I'm just telling you right now. If they're afraid, trust me, when I was going through had my fashion business, I was searching around. I was reaching out to some friends that I had at the time. Like, I need some help. I need some vendors. You know what I'm saying? And I could not find, this person knew some vendors and did not want to help me get the vendors because they were scared that I was about to boss up, which I did. And so, you know what? My ancestors and my guides was like, you know what? You don't need them. You get out here and put the work in. You're going to find you a vendor. And guess what? I got out there and I found me a vendor. And me and that vendor is real close to this day. And I'm about to use her because moral of the story is I'm about to get back into my fashion business. I'm leveling up, guys. If you one of them sensitive ass, triggered ass, type of emotional ass, nothing's wrong with that. But I'm saying, nothing's wrong with it because we need to learn how to feel these emotions and stuff like that. But if you're one of those triggering, jealous ass, envious ass type of people, stay a hell away from me. Get to stepping. Because I don't want those. I choose not to have those type of people around me. You're going to get triggered by every little thing. Me putting on a bathing suit or a cute outfit, which I do have a badass shape. And I'm going to show more of that. I am. Because I got it. Why not? I'm not doing it to try to... make nobody feel bad or nothing like that. Everything I do is about inspiration, motivation. You know what I mean? You need to be looking at me as not as somebody that you've got to feel intimidated. If you got to feel intimidated, you don't need to be around me. You don't need to be nowhere near around me, period. If you got to feel like I ain't like that towards you. And I'm not saying that specifically to anybody on this live. I'm just speaking in general. If I gotta, what? You should look at my body and be like, damn, Deme, for you to be your age, your body looks good. What can I do to get my body like that? Don't be sitting back jealous because I'm wearing a bathing suit. Shit, my body ain't nowhere where I want it to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, people petty like that. They'll sit there and hate on you. Oh, and it be the ones, they'll sit there and hate on you. And you look cute. Like your post and all that. And be hating on the inside, deep down inside. Just miserable and bitter. They mad. You in a relationship and they ain't. See, people sit here, get jealous and mad at me. Because I'm in a twin flame relationship. This is stuff that I've been through this year, y'all. I've been through some hell. I have. And I'm healing from that. I'm in a twin flame relationship. You getting triggered because I made a post about me being a twin flame. Like, come on. It's time out for this shit. For real, guys. Go do the fucking healing work. Go heal yourself. And if you don't feel that you're capable of doing the healing, then that's on you. Because people that are doing the healing work are going to be able to see that when you are triggered or you have any certain instances or whatever, they're going to see that you need the healing. You need to look at me as a reflection I am a reflection. Period. What I have, you can have too. You can look the same way. So I had to get that out, guys. I had to make this live and tell you guys it's level up season. I'm about to play level up for y'all because of that, because it's level up. It's no time to play small now. I'm gonna trigger a lot of motherfuckers. I already know I am, but I don't even really give a damn at this point. I really don't care, because I'm gonna be me. I can just do the smallest little thing and I'm triggering people. So shit, why won't I just like fully embody who I really am without turning my light down? And shit, do me. It's still gonna trigger you. You ain't gonna make people are not gonna always be happy. They're not gonna be happy for you, guys. People are gonna always got something to say. They're always gonna say something. They sit there and judge you. You sit there and judging people because we all got something we really, all of us are going through a healing process. We all got something we want to change about ourselves that we don't really like about ourselves. So nothing's wrong with that. Do whatever it is that's going to make you feel better. Do whatever it is that's going to make you feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about these lame ass people out here that always got something. They always want to judge somebody, because when they're judging, they're looking at something in you because it's something deep down within them that they need to fix. Especially when you're doing something positive. Thank you, 12. Like, what? So, yeah. Let's level up. Let's start getting into alignment with our soul purposes. Right now, guys, you need to be investing. And right now, you need to be investing in yourself. Stop being cheap. I know, you'll go out here. A lot of people, this is what be making me mad about these people out here. They'll go out here and spend all this money on stuff that don't make any sense. But they ain't going to take the money and invest in something that's going to help them. Go take your business course. Go take your course that's going to help you in business. That's going to help you be an entrepreneur. Because most of these jobs are about to be done for. You see, these jobs are already trying to, force y'all vaccinations and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel better. So, yeah. I'm just telling you, it's level up time. They're going to be mad because I'm telling you. I'm not sitting around. Don't DM me. We ain't talking about We ain't talking. I'm not even going to respond. So you take it. We're talking about building. What we going to be doing to build. Period. Where we getting the land at? Where we going to build our community at? Where we going to start these healing centers at? What classes are we taking? What retreats are we taking to go do the healing work? This is what we're going to be talking about. And then another thing, guys, we got to do more of what we love. I like to sing. I like to dance. Y'all going to see a lot more of that.
4, 3, 2, 1,
hey. Level up. Woo, 2021, implement. 2022, activate. Okay. Level up. All right, guys. So that's it. I just had to make that quick live, and I love you guys. If you're interested in any of my services, You can just go to the link in my bio. I will be having some new products coming out soon. I will be putting some stuff on there. But like I said, I've been so like, unfocused. This year has been the most unfocused year. And I've been putting my energy into a whole bunch of shit that ain't elevating me. And I can't do that no more. And like I said, if I have been one of those people that have been dumping on you this year with all of my problems and all the stuff that I've been through, I do apologize for that. You ain't got to worry about that no more. It's not going to happen no more. It's just, we all still need those friends, that we can talk to in these times, you know what I mean? But, okay, talk to your friends about what you got going on, release it, and that's it. Don't keep going on and on and on and on. Like I said, if I see you for who you is, and I see how you move, I'm just going to deal with you accordingly, period. That's just how I'm getting down. I'm not sitting here wasting a whole bunch of time and energy on something that is not elevating me no more, because that's just not me. I'm taking, and if you have experienced what I have experienced this year, you want to make sure that you, do the healing work, heal these trauma bonds. And also you want to, every AM and every night before you go to bed, y'all need to be meditating more. And also, calling your energy back from these places. My pleasure. Crump up on the hater says. My pleasure, Sonya. Yeah, so calling your energy back, calling your energy back until you'll start to feel back like yourself. Sometimes it's gonna take, it may take sometimes, don't be a little, don't be so hard on yourself, okay? You got to understand, it's just a lesson you had to learn. It may take months for you to pull your energy back. You know what I mean? You got to understand, especially if you done took, a whole year of giving your energy out to people. You know what I'm saying? And they not exchanging that same energy. You got to pull that energy back. You got to pull that soul back in. You'll start feeling it. You'll start feeling, for those who said they were feeling unmotivated, you'll start aligning back to yourself. You'll stop ignoring things, you know what I mean? And people slick now. They slick. I'm telling you, they'll be in your stories, like in your stories, and just trying to react to your stories just to try to get some information from you. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing evening. And like I said, if you're interested in any of my services, you can hit the link in my bio. We'll have some new products coming out soon. And all right, guys, peace.